Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. I'm going to have to give you an overview of what's going on here because yesterday I was going to film the planting of the flats here, but we had 20-mile-an-hour winds and gusting to 40-mile-an-hour winds, so it was just so nasty out here. I just did it at my desk and I didn't want to film that. It is what it is. I got 7 of the 8 flats planted and I was waiting on seeds, but another one of the seeds came today, and this is Junegrass, which is a cool season native grass, and one more is on its way, and that is Wavy Hair Grass, which is an awesome looking grass, and it's endangered in Wisconsin. It's only in one county up north, I believe, and it's really hard to find. There was 2 places I found. One place, a single flat, was about $150, and they didn't sell seed, and the other place sold 100 seeds for $5, so I got the seed. So I have to start those 2 and possibly some more. I have one more heating mat. Some of these, 2 of these, Blue Aster, these are all, oh, you're not going to be able to see too well in there. Sky Blue Aster, and what was the other one? Oh, I have it written down. Two of these, oh, Pale Purple Coneflower. Those 2, I believe, prefer it to be cooler when they're germinating, so I will take them out of here and put them on this table. I'll move this table over here and rearrange in here and stuff. I don't have the time today, but I believe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll spend all day in here. So I'm going to move the table, put the heating mat on it, get those planted. I'll get the June grass that I just got planted tonight and bring it out here tomorrow. So I'll put them on the heating mat, and then that will be their only heat. So if it gets down to 20, I'll bring them in the house, or if these haven't sprouted yet, I'll just put them on top of these. They need to be kept from freezing, but they can get down, they can get down pretty cold. And then during the day, the heating mat will just shut off, because it's like right now, this is kind of jacked up, it's 73 in here, which is, pretty nice. I don't know what the outside temperature is, but I believe it's not going to get over 40 today, so it's about 30 degrees warmer than outside in here. Maybe a little more. So let me show you this. Got everything set up. This fan is running. It blows a good amount of air, so it's already warmer in there than my set temperature. I have it set to come on at 71 degrees, or 70 degrees, and it is 77 in there, so it's gonna keep running until it gets down to 70. So I might wanna open up one of the sides on this. It's gonna be a delicate balance. During the day it can get so hot in the greenhouse, but then we have 20 degrees at night. But that's only gonna last for another couple weeks, so it'll be touch and go. I'll have to come out here, make sure they don't overheat, and I've already got it covered for at night with the heater in there. I think I'm going to spread these apart a little bit, put a 4x4 down the middle, and set the heater on that. I was going to put it under here and just have it blow up, up through here. I could do it either way. See how it works. Okay, I have this timer set up so that it turns on. What do I have it set at 1:30 in the morning and turns off at 9 o'clock in the morning. That is the coldest part of the day. I had this running just a little bit ago on its normal circuit, which will be 16 hours a day, and it was getting it a little too warm in there. So until these start sprouting and the nights aren't so cold, I'm going to leave this at that setting. But once they sprout, they're going to need the light, so I'll have to adjust accordingly. I do have another thermostat, a thermostatic outlet coming, and that one will be for the heating mats themselves. I wasn't sure if you needed to put them on a thermostat or not, and I did a little bit of research last night, and yeah, you really do. So I should probably have two of them. So once the plants, yeah, it's pretty windy out there. Once the plants start sprouting, they have to come off the heating mat. I have, these are 4 feet long, so hopefully at least 2 flats will start sprouting at the same time. That way I can take a whole mat out, and I have 2 single flat heaters. I should really have a couple more of those so I have more flexibility, or at least one more, because then as soon as one starts sprouting, I can put the 3 next to it on singles, jog stuff around. You don't want them on the heating mat after they start germinating. About half of them, once about half of them start germinating, you want to take it off the mat. Otherwise, they will grow a little bit too leggy. They'll start getting really long, and you do not want that. Another thing I got to watch out for is dampening off, which is a fungal disease. And the best way to avoid that is to not have overcrowded plants in the flats. So they got to be thinned right away as soon as they start getting crowded. And watering them from the top, like I just did, but there's no plants in there yet. Once they start sprouting, it's best to water them from the bottom. So I'll just move the bench over here. Then you can fill the tray and let them soak it up. Wet leaves are what cause a lot of fungal diseases. So yeah, this is really cooking away. I don't know if I should, I mean, it can get up to 90 and I would be fine. I don't want it getting up to 100 in there. It's at 74, so it is cooling it off. So once that gets down to the nominal temperature, or the median temperature, those fans will kick off. If it gets colder than that, then the heater will kick in. And that's the way it's going to be for, I'm guessing, 2 weeks. It's the 16th of March right now. This is southwestern Wisconsin, so I mean, we can have frost all the way up to mid-May. So, you know, but inside the greenhouse here, not so much. So it'll probably be 2 weeks, is what I'm guessing, before it doesn't, you know, it never freezes inside of here at night. And I will have a backup heater in here as well for, you know, the cold nights. So that's about it. I'm going to plant another flat tonight. I'm going to get a flat of Junegrass planted, and then whenever the other seeds arrive, the Wavy Hair Grass, I'll get those planted as well. I'm not sure how many flats I'll put out here. I can't plant too much because I don't have time to put all of them in the ground and repot them and all that stuff, but I need enough to fill in the empty spots on all of the gardens up here, because I'm not going to be planting anything by seed this year. I'm putting that pre-emergent in there, and everything that goes in there is going to be an established plant. So I want to get a good start on that. Also in the works, I got to try to get my welding circuit wired up. That's been on the list for a while, but I should be able to get it done now. The day that it flooded over in the machine shed was that was the day I was going to put the welding circuit in. I got to make a bracket for this. This is part of it. These go up on here, and then I got to cut a piece of steel, drill it, and weld a mounting tang for this, and that will blow out the back door there when it's a little bit hotter. It doesn't take long before it's going to be too hot in here, and then I'm going to have to roll up them sides and keep the doors open, and yeah, it should be interesting. My first year with the greenhouse. Okay, so that'll wrap it up. Make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon, and you'll be able to see the progress of all this stuff. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.